All right. So anyway, it's our day 2. And so let's try to back test and see how we are planning like goal to continuously move up to 5,000. Okay, you got it. So today, just we are doing an move of yesterday. Right. So without wasting time, if we are live right now, so we're only gonna take something like 30 minutes from right now. Yeah, we are taking only 30 minutes from our live. So that means before approaching 10, yeah, 9:50. So we will be done with our live. Okay. Mm-hmm. Bro. Yeah. Okay. Before approaching. If you are seeing me clearly, if you are seeing my video clearly, drop full brightness. Just a little bit as we try to set up everything. It's okay. Are we good to go? It's okay. It is. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's right. It's okay. Yeah. So okay. So let's back to the market. Let's get back. Let's get back. All right. So that wasting time. Let's first try to make a backtest concerning our market of yesterday. We said gold has to move up to 5,013. So I think it probably went and trigger our zone. Let's try to check again. And yesterday where we stopped. And 13. So it made something good, but it made a reversal and probably well on. Didn't make like for those who like who in the probably for today. Let's see. So market came back and failed. And I zoom in. Let's try to. So mandatory that every gap has to be filled. So we have different types. Let's see. This gap one. So this is gap one, as you can see it here. This is gap one, so it was a valid one, though we had another. It's a very small gap. You can see this where I drew. This is a very weak gap. So draw up. So here we are seeing this zone here, this previous. We are seeing here confluence. As you can see, this very zone here. Let's try to go to our here. So the range market on here. So probably like for those who are aiming for, you can't have okay. Same time, it's a very strong zone. So probably for those like who got some trades today, market came and support zone, which had a range here. Okay, same time, a valid order blocks here, right? So market came and hit our zone. So many times, okay, because we see first touch, second touch, and third touch. Okay, so 3 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. approaching the overlap of London and New York. Okay, so you can see it here. So we see some valid trades here. Backtest and you see. So, uh, for those who got their entry, those who got their entry, buy entries, all right. So we can see here, like we're seeing a bit of chat, some chat patterns here. Okay, because I said I'm going to use a lot of languages here. So for those using different, we have support and resistance. Those are trading SMC inclusive, but probably I'll be using uh, many touches. Normally, how do we see this kind of W pattern? How is it being formed, and like how do you get entry for it? So let's say okay, so we are seeing trying to draw Now, like for those like to get entry for the buys, we get our entry. So we call this a W pattern. So leg one, leg two, then breaking the neckline. So we call this a neckline. Okay, we call this a neckline. Market break our neckline, then a reversal back again. So when it makes a reversal, so we see a good sign of a buy, but don't rush for a buy. Okay, we wait for what we call a to the our neckline. It leaves what we call a wick or the faster bearish candle. Okay, so we're having a bearish candle. After bearish candle being formed, then it leaves another candle again for a bullish candle. So probably on the third candle. So let's try to see on this chart. We can see here, we can see this move. Okay, so this already like leg one. Okay, then leg two. All right, so it went and broke our neckline here. So then it came back again for our third touch again, back to our neckline, leaving a wick as we said. Okay, left a wick here, then we see a sign of bullish here. Okay, you can see it here, this very candle here. We're seeing a bit of that's a range. Okay, or we call it the consolidation. So probably here, don't rush for the entry, though it's a sign of what? Sign of buys. Okay, so it came and like it left here confluences here, market or consolidation. So wait for it, then we mark our necessary candles. Okay, or we mark our necessary key zones here. So we do it how? You can see here it was forming a bit of consolidation like this. Okay, then what next? So for those like to get the intro here, just mark okay the high or the high of the candle for the next result. So probably we mark this zone. So let's say we mark the high of this. Okay, so for the valid, let's say when market is in consolidation, probably what we call break and retest again. Okay, and so the market came back again, and we see here a good momentum, but still it was in a range. Okay, so when yeah, as you can see this candle here, so we see a wick left, then a candle. Okay, that as a sign of what? As a sign of sales, but that's not how it is. We said like wait for 2 or 3 candles, like for the lead entry. Okay, so we see first candle, second candle, and third candle here. So leaving a wick behind it, then entry probably will be here. We do it how? So you can see here, probably entry will be here. Now, but this is our, our recent week. So can't put just stop loss here. No, at least adjust it a bit. Leave like at least a gap, because probably we are seeing on this very candle here, though it's a range, but we are seeing some kind of what? Let's try to zoom it up. We are seeing a bit of a gap here. Okay, though it's a range market, so something like this. Okay, so true. 2 to 3. Okay, has to be valid. So so now this is the same thing here, same structure. So we mark the high. Okay, that second touch and third touch also we see the same time also apply to resistance, because this is support and resistance, right? So okay, so in breaking above it, then it made a reversal. Now in making a reversal, probably we say that when market breaks the recent high of the uh, like of the a buy sign, okay, but never rush for that. So wait for second candle and third candle. So here we see a bit of what? Here we see a bit of like confluences, okay? So something applied here. So this candle came back, then leaving a week, as we see here, because we said that anything can happen. Then also you can see that this very candle can come and break below our recent support, okay? But we have just we have to wait and be patient enough, okay? So let's see. So back to our candle here. Now we see like a green candle was being formed as a sign of a bullish candle, okay? So probably our entry is here. Now, if you're putting an entry, as we said, let's say our entry is here, okay? Now, probably US has to be below the recent low. Then your target currently uh, above the recent high, okay? So like that now. So same thing applied here, okay? So we'll extend our stop loss below the low, okay, of the week. That's okay. Then our target to the nearest high, okay? So depending on what you want, because we're having different. Uh, so we see here market went and did a good thing here. So it went and hit back our recent zone of it. We can see it here and try to zoom it in. So as we say that and 13, okay. So finally it did it as we said, okay. So it came and hit back our recent zone as we marked before yesterday, like for those who are on the live, okay. So you can see here a pair like so it's we're expecting, right? But our percentage mostly it is on buys. Yeah, as we said, gold has to come back and hit our zone. We said 5,015. Remember, let's check in 4 hours. We see we had a longest market move up to which let's see. Mm-hmm. We had the biggest 5,611. That's it. So probably we're expecting gold to move up to this. Okay, not either this very month or this year, all of it. So we're expecting gold to come back up to 5,600. Okay, yeah. So that is it. But still, both buyers and sellers, nor the buyers, but everyone. Okay, because we said sellers. Okay, favors, yeah, market favors everyone, nor out of it. Okay, depending on, yeah. So uh, as we said yesterday, gold will come back again and hit. Wow. So drop some. You drop some. So to trust my strategy. Okay. Yeah. As we said yesterday. Okay. It did it. It did it. It did it. It did it. Yeah. So that is it. And I said our live prob is gonna end up to 9:50. Okay. So well, we're only remaining with 8 minutes to go. Okay, for our live. Okay. Yeah. Only 8 minutes to go, and we close our live. Right. So that is it. As we said, let's talk and more action, guys. That is it for sure. Yeah, let's talk and more actions. We have to force the emotions. Yeah, never limit yourself. Okay, so that is it. Yeah, and probably tomorrow. Tomorrow actually, let me drop a signal for today. Like for those who want to get some interest or some trade for today right now. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing some people they're asking me like some signal right now. Okay, if you see like you you didn't get out something out of it, don't force the market. Okay, make your trend to be your friend. Okay, then so never fear the trend. So as per now, we are seeing gold is still dropping, but it's dropping up to gold has to drop up to as per now for this night. As per now, I'm giving both sellers and buyers. Okay, so for those who want to sell right now, probably gold has to drop up to 4,964. Like it or not, yeah, like it or not, gold has to drop up to 4,660. Okay, so without wasting any time, without wasting any time. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So we mark this zone. Okay. Let's mark this. All right. So when gold breaks at this zone 4,974, it's continuing up to here. Okay. Yeah. So we're expecting gold to drop up to here, like for us to get a clear buys. All right. Okay. So okay. Those who want to sell something like this. Okay. Something you can sell a bit of just a gap. Yeah, we think. Okay, it is for those who are scalpers, right? If you want to scalp something, one. Okay. Yeah. So that is it. It is it. It is. Okay. Yeah. But as you know, mobiles. Language. Okay. Yeah. For scalpers, you can scalp something, but for having a okay, swingers. 4,974. Those who want to buy at 4,961. That is it. Yeah. Okay. If you want at 4,961. Right. So that is it. That is it. That is it. That is it. Okay. So here we go. Buy at this. Buy at 4,961. For clear buys, okay, without risk. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. You can stop. Yeah. As we said, 9:50, we are stopping our live, right? So for those who are able to attend our live, let's see tomorrow once again. Okay. Thank you for watching. I That is it. You have to force it. Fear, never fear the market. Instead, make it to be your friend. Get it? It's never fear the market. Never fear. That is it. I think this is our next motion. Yeah. Never fear the market. Force it to be your friend. Okay, for today, I sign. it. Yeah. For buy for this. We say that market that in 1 day. Okay. 1 or 2 days until we are satisfied. Okay. Yeah, but like from here, okay, you can just buy and something like up to here. Okay, like this. Okay, that means you're aiming here. So this is scalping, but for swingers, this is it. So for now, like I don't advise anyone to go for buys. I don't. I don't that. Our zone is that. So we can even save it and I'll drop it in the Telegram channel. I stop from there. Thank you for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, same time, same time, same time, same time. Yeah, tomorrow at 9, we'll be back live again. Okay, back for our trade. We said 4961 gold here. If you're buying from here up here, it is risky, you can, but for your own, my is here. Okay, you can buy from here, it's okay, aiming up here. But remember, when trade comes like this, okay, like that, okay, so that is it. If you're buying from here, it's risky, right? From here, it's risky, no problem. You can just scalping a bit only, colors, and you're finished. That is it. Okay. So let's meet back tomorrow again, same time.